Hi friends, welcome back to another video of Data Lounge. In this video, we are going to see how to work with multiple tables in Power BI Power Query Editor. When you are working with data and trying to build reports and dashboards, you may have to work with multiple tables very often. So in order to work with multiple tables, you may have to create joins between the tables or link them together in order to get the information that we need. For example, if you have worked with data warehouse, you may have come across fact tables and dimension tables. Fact tables are nothing but tables that are used to store individual transactions. For example, sales order placed or an production order placed or an inventory utilization. So in the fact table, we may not have all the information that we need. The information such as contact information to a customer, detailed information regarding a product such as the raw material use, the color, material, etc. All this information may be stored in separate tables. So those are called as dimension tables. So in order to connect these two tables, we use joins or merge queries. So let's see how to do those in Power Query Editor in Power BI. I'll see you in a bit.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are going to see how we can create a join between two tables. So I have two tables already loaded into the Power Query Editor. So you don't have to have the same tables. You can work with the tables that you have or the data sets that you have. Just use the same steps. So in this particular tables, you can see the one named dataset Olympics. You can consider that as the fact table here, and the NOC region as the dimension table. So the fact table, as you can see here, contains the details regarding participants in Olympics over the years and information about their team, their age, country. So you can see here, please note this column NOC, which shows code for the countries they are from, and you have other information like year, season, event, medal. So right now we are not going to focus on the other columns. So see this column here, NOC, that's the country code for the country from where the participants are. So if you look at the NOC region table, you can see here the same codes in the NOC region column and the corresponding country name in the second column. So we need to bring this column into the first table. We need to generate the same the country names of those respective country codes into the dataset Olympics table. So in order to do that, we just have to use this option here on the home ribbon on the top, or home tab on the top. You can see merge queries. So just click on the merge queries, just left click, and I had selected the dataset Olympics table before, so that's why it has already appeared here. And we just need to select the second table, so that is the NOC region. I have selected the second table, so you can see all the columns from that table and all the columns from the first table here. So the columns that we are going to connect is the NOC column on the first table and the NOC region column on the second table. So just select the first column and select the second column. So now you can see that the join kind is shown as left outer. I'll explain that. But you can see here the selection matches 69,945 of 70,000 rows from the first table. So the first table has 70,000 rows, and out of that, this many rows matched values in this column, in this table. So anything that's unmatched will have a null value. I will show that in a bit. So coming to the join kind, we are currently using left outer join. So most of the joins that you will be using when you're working with data is left outer, inner join, and right outer. So there are other type of joins. We are not going to discuss that in this video right now. But the left outer join means everything from the first table and any matching values from the second table. So the right outer will be everything from the second table and anything matching from the first table. And full outer means all the rows from both the tables. All rows from both the tables. That's full outer, even if it's matching or non-matching. And the inner join is matching rows from both the tables. Only the matching rows. That will be the resultant table. So we're going to use the left outer right now, and click on OK. Once you select the two columns, click on OK. So you can see here there is a new column that is created in the dataset Olympics with the name of the second table as the column name. So you can see a button on the right side of that column header. So just click on it and you can see all the columns in the second table. So I just need to bring the country name into the first table. So I don't need the other columns. So I'm going to unselect this one and just select the column that has the country name. REG, click on OK. Now you can see the country column has been imported into the first table, or the dataset Olympics table. So you can see the respect to country names in that country column. So CHN means China, DEN Denmark, ALG, I think it's Algeria. It's here. So that's how you create merge between two tables in Power BI Power Query Editor. And you can also use this button here, this drop down, to see the values in a column, and you can also see that there are null values. So as I mentioned earlier, we used a left outer join, so all the rows in the dataset Olympics table will be kept, even if there are unmatching rows. And since they are unmatching, they don't have any value in the country name. So that's why they are null. So that's how, so if you want to filter them, you can filter it like this and see which country codes are not matching. So if you come here, you can see that SGP is the NOC here. But if you look at the team name, it says Singapore, and Singapore looks like probably a different code that was used for Singapore before, and then they changed at some point later. So that's it, folks. So that's how you create merge between two tables. As I mentioned earlier, you may have to work with many more number of tables, and you may have to create joins like these to get to the desired information in order to build your report or dashboard. So just let me know if you have any questions or suggestions, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.